say that this is the land of the free. Where freedom is whatever a man chooses it to be. And so is the law. Wesley Hardin, Billy the Kid, Jesse James. They all made their choice, and I've made mine. It's time to settle up.
Povídačky. To nekecám, fakt?
Nevím proč, ale vždycky, když vidím tady ten bar, tak mám chuť na Jacka Danielse. Mimochodem, alo amigos, Turiky, vítám vás u prvního videa z Juarez, Gunslinger. Nebudu to zdržovat a dáme zahájit hru. Dám určitě příběh. Nová hra. Ano. Dáme skutečný západ. Ale to bylo na nejtěžší obtížnost.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Horty to byl celý Billy, že jo?
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
Tak jo, tak jdeme za Billym.
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was
Tak
riding with
grafika mi v
Billy's
té hře
enemies.
nikdy nepřestane
But before I
překvapat,
tell
prostě
you
jak
why
kdyby
I
hrál
wanted that
bordelenci.
son of a bitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day.
Kreslená grafika,
I
fatná
was
hra.
heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
You heard that. Need to stay here down the road.
That's
Oh,
not
stay, bro.
fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through.
Who's that?
I had no choice.
No, zbyl mě skoro hned na 3 rány, proto to hraju na divoký západ, že jo?
I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Ještě větší peklo než
I
bylo.
decided to help Billy and the boys out of it. So that's just what I did.
Stay on it. Cover fire.
Dobrý. Ty vole. Celý street.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Piči, já nevidím, kurva. Tak první smrt. Těch smrtí tady bude šíleně, ty vole. Já nevím, když tady tu hru naposled hrál. Ale vím jistě, že... Ale vím jistě, že jsem ji hrál na New Game Plus. Takže jsem tam měl ještě ty lepší revolvery. Kurva, už. Kurva, ty vole. Aha. OK. Takhle se dává pomalení času, OK. Počkej. Vole, do píči. Schvál, tady. Nadechni se, Silasy. Po něm? Ještě není. Ještě po něm. Kurvy psí, vole. Teď strávím nějakou dobu na prvním levelu, ty vole. Takže pokračujeme. Já si tady odložím telefon a jdeme na to. Pojď. Kolik jich tam kurva je? Dobrý. Když se trošičku dostávám do té údby. Tak se ještě dostávám. Tak ještě se nedostávám do toho rytmu těch bubnů.
I decided to help Billy and the boys out. So that's just what I did.
Vole. Dělej, nabij to Silasy. Po něm, dobrý. Kurva, ty vole. Nemá už chcípnout teda něco? Po něm? Už je po něm dobrý. Co by bylo po něm? Myslím, že ne. Dobrý. Ty vole. To první se střelka, takhle se strapnit.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off. Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Ty vole.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. A lot of them were saddle tramps, or sod busters, or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
No pořádně trafetuj.
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you! Watch your flank! Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave, And upstairs I found
Fakt
Billy.
hezký, ty vole, hezká grafika.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window." Wait.
Tak pokračujeme.
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Já už myslím, jo. Tak co si tam dáme? Pistolník, ranger. Myslím, že tady to. Wow, docela dost bodů. Dosti bodů. Tak už má legendární zbraně, ty vole, děláš si strandu.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming. I think I got one. That's when Charlie got hit. They're catching us in a crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other side.
Dělej, nabíjej sil asi.
Suckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy,
Pokračujeme dál.
that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention.
Pokračujeme
He
sil asi.
rendered that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? Many would have fled in my place.
Jsme po
But I
žebříku,
had that
bez sil
false
asi.
sense of invincibility that many young men
Jenom
have.
jediná věc, která na té hře vadí, je to, že tady nejsou vidět nohy. Když si dílek jsou vidět všude nohy.
Mr. Graves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn. Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Ty vole, jsem dobrý střelec, už
Finally,
jsem se nějak do
I
té
had
hudby
the
dostal.
stables within my reach. After the fight, maybe we could treat
Tak ještě ne, ještě jsou furt levě jako poleno.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Nešikovný.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Pojď. Ale po něm máš
And
hlavě.
you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Běž sil asi.
Stepped inside, And last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
První level hotovej.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Druhý level.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
Městský vězení. Nikdy nic, je to aspoň nějaká myš, ty.
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too. My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Shotgunku nemám rád.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy? Son of a bitch shot Jim Bell!
Hell yeah. That scattergun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
No, jsme se měli řekl úplně stejný jako já. Blbě míří.
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could. Some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. Suddenly, I was a fugitive.
Tak jo, jak běžíme po těch nádherných skalách.
So that bastard you were after. What did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm.
No tak jo, tak omlouvám se za větší střih kvůli tomu, že zasraný na hra mi sletěla, ty vole.
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
Tam takový tu seru, vole. Revolver je 100krát lepší.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color.
Já jsem střílel už. Já už střílel, kurva. Do toho režimu jenom nejhorší to, že nevím, kolik mám munice.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Ukaž se,
They're
kdo.
shooting in the
To je
street!
kdo.
I'm here. Get your head stoned.
There's children here.
You'll die for this. You hear me?
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse.
Je tu ještě někdo? A tady.
Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters.
No,
Smelly, sweaty,
koně,
ungrateful
žádného koně
beasts.
nevidím do píči.
We
Vesela
prize
si.
them too high, if you ask me.
Sena, skočit na seno.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
O, ty vole, nechci žádnou brokovnici.
And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Jeden, druhý, třetí.
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Ty vole, jdeš to náboj do pušky.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Mě došli náboj prostě do pušky. Je to jenom jeden zasraný výstřel, ty vole. No. Ještě se dá další někdo, ty vole, o tamhle jeden.
Boy, you are shit out of luck.
Dobrý. Po něm poštítěři. Ještě jednu do nohy, ještě jednu do nohy, ještě další do nohy. Rozstřílel všechny nohy, tak dobrý. Ještě tam je jeden, do nohy, do nohy, do nohy. Jo, už si krátce. Jednou rozstřílel dostatečně. Tyhle zasraný náboj mi došly prostě do... Je po něm. Ty vole. Mám nějaký body? Jeden bod. To dám do pušky. Pušku jako na maxu, už jen okné revolver. Já se tady zasek. Zásadní by. Tak dobrý, poté to je. Ty vole, kolik jich tam do píči je? V kuse jich tam hodně, ty vole. Dobrý, potom tomu je hejzlovi. Dobrý, tady revolver. Dobrý, tam to je. Tam to taky je. Tady tam taky je. Ty vole. Jsem střelec, kurva. Ty vole. Fuj. Že by bylo po nich všech?
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself. I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
Cowboy.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Já už vím, co teď dělat.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
I did my best to help those boys. Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Co se stalo s kovbojem? Dal na tady to. Já nemám rád.
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
Ty vole, tak teď čas taky nemám rád. Jak se mohl krýt za ten...
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
Teď pasáž nemám rád. jsou v těch skalách, kde vidět.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations.
Greenhorn, jeden zasranej,
But I
ty vole.
just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo.
Odkud ty vole?
I knew he was with the
Zleva,
cowboys.
děláš si píču? Jak mi ho viděl ten čurák, vole?
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. Finally, they managed to corner me.
Kurva! Zase se kryl do píči. Neříkej mi, že se...
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Prostě nemám munici, vole. Nemám munici do píči. To je ukrývat. To já teď já fakt nenávidím, vole. Teď to bude ještě na dlouho.
Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Běž si asi, kurva. Dobrý, dobrý. Fuck. Už jsem se řekl, že se chcípnu, ale.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die.
Ty vole.
I just kept running like there was no
Běž si
tomorrow.
lasy.
Because I
Run,
wouldn't
Forrest.
if the Clan and his men
Run.
caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this.
Ale fakt graficky je to nádherná hra, tu vole. No, škoda jenom nejdou vidět ty nohy.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. That Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator.
No, vám už náboje vyhajzlové, vole.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right. I was done running. The old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir.
teďka je ten
It was
old man.
finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Tady Clanten už je tu.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs. Clanton, I'm coming for
Já
you!
jsem si myslel, že to doběhnu. Moje blbost.
But I knew I could not let that
Vody
deter
nemám
me.
ještě, dobré.
Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Přebývně jsem si vlastně. Dobrý semhle, dobře. Rozstřílej se staříku debile. Střílí, hajzlí. Vidí semhle, sila si. Běž si lasy, kurva, dobrý. Ty vole, to je sprinter, ten Silas. Rychlejší než Reverend, ty vole. Z předešlých dílů. Hraje, ty vole. Hraje, který je pomalej
Most
jako...
everyone thought it was the Juarez who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Kurva. Cože dá? Do prdele, vole. Už jsem tam byl. Kde to jsem? No, vidím, kde jsem, vole. Aha, nebudu si krve, nebo co jsem kaktus? Netuším, fakt netuším, ty vole, to... Říkáš sakro, ty debílku, vole. Ty vole. Bum. Bum. Ty vole, už umři. Dobrý.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral. A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo.
No nic, tady ukončím první epizodu. Co vám, jako vždycky, nezapomeňte nechat like, odběr a nějaký zasraný komentář a adios.